So how you solve these examples? First of all, so what are the necessary ledger accounts you have to prepare it? So usually realization account, that is one the first account to realize the assets and pay off the liabilities. And the second account we have to prepare is that we have to see is there is partners loan is there in the balance sheet. Look at in this balance sheet, the who are all the partners?
Ravi
Partners are
and
Ravi and Raja. So here it is mentioned Ravi's loan account. Means what it means that it is a loan of
Ravi.
Ravi. So loan of Ravi's loan account, that is Ravi's loan account. We will prepare Ravi's loan account. Ravi's loan account. Then next account you have to prepare is the capital. If there is a current account, you have to prepare that, but we don't have the current account. We will be preparing the partners capital account. Partners capital account. Partners capital account. Then, so whatever the assets are sold, we will get the cash. And the balance sheet, you see that first is that cash account is given our bank. Here it is mentioned cash. Therefore, I will prepare a cash account. Hope you are understanding me.
Yes, sir.
What are all the accounts I prepared now? So
Sir.
we are prepared realization account, Ravi's loan account, and partners capital account and cash account. Now, what is our next step? After preparing the account, we have to first write the balances to the respective account. Which are all the account we prepared? We are prepared realization account. That account will not having any balance. We are prepared Ravi's loan account. See the Ravi's loan account, how much is the balance shows? 5,000. Which side it is written in the balance sheet?
Liability side.
Liability shows which balances?
Credit side.
So therefore, we will write into the credit side of the Ravi's loan account by balance brought down. Balance brought down, that is 5,000. Hope it clear.
Yes, sir.
Then we have capital account as usual. Other topic we used to write the capital account balance in the which side of the balance capital account?
Credit side.
Credit side. But in the dissolution, always remember that sometimes the balances are given in the asset side of the capital account. That side you have to write. That cases we have to write into the debit side. Here is the name of the partner is, that is Ravi, and who is the other person?
Raja.
Raja. Ravi and Raja are the two partners. We will be mentioning their name. The Ravi has a balance of capital account balance of 50,000, and Raja also has a 50,000. Equal capital balance they have. That is 50,000. 50,000. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is our next step? We transferred all the balances. I transferred the cash balances. I transferred the Ravi's loan account balances. I transferred to the capital balances. And if you see in the liability side, do we have any reserves? Do we have any reserves?
No, sir.
No. Usually dissolution question, very rare cases there is a reserves, because most of the cases the firm will be dissolved because of the loss. So that is why you find in the asset side there is a profit and loss account. There is a loss of how much is that?
6,000.
6,000. So this all loss will be distributed among the partners according to the profit sharing ratio. In the question, there is no profit sharing ratio is mentioned. What we will follow?
Equal.
Equally.
Which side of the capital account we transfer this loss?
Debit.
Debit.
Of five.
Debit side of the capital account, you will write to profit and loss account. To profit and loss account. More disturbing people, mute over there. equal amount, that is how much it comes?
3,000.
3,000.
3000 3000. जिसका घर में ज्यादा नॉइस है वो म्यूट कर लो. Next, the capital account is balance is over, Ravi's loan account balance is transferred, cash account balance is transferred, then the profit and loss account transfer is also transferred to the partner. Now, what is the next step? All the assets except cash or bank and this profit and loss account, it should be transferred to the realization account. Where you transfer?
Realize.
Debit
Realization.
side.
So which side of the realization it goes?
Debit
Side of
side.
the debit side. Why debit side of the realization account?
Asset shows debit balance.
Balances. Asset shows the debit balances. Therefore, we will be writing to the debit side of the realization. You can write like this: to sundry assets. Sundry assets. Who is that? Mute karo thoda sa. All the assets will be transferring to the realization account debit side except cash or bank and profit and loss account. The amounts are, we will also transfer the amounts. Listen to me first. Mute yourself.
तो सेजल की घर से आवाज आ रही है.
Why there is? Total of this will be total of this account should be, that is we have to make a total of this. So that is comes to the 1,44,000. 1,44,000. Are you clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now I transferred all the assets to the realization account debit side. You know that realization account assets shows the debit balances. I transfer the capital balance. I transferred Ravi's loan account balance. Now what is left out? What are all the things?
Creditor,
Bills payable and outstanding expenses.
outstanding
This will be transferred to the which account?
Realize.
realization account credit.
Credit
Credit
side.
side.
By sundry liabilities. Under that, all these three will come: creditors, bills payable and outstanding expenses. Creditors, bills payable and outstanding expenses. So creditor is how much?
25,000.
25,000. Okay. And bills payable is
20,000.
20,000.
20,000. Then we have outstanding expenses. It is 5,000. Total
5,000.
comes to
50,000.
50,000. Fine. Everything is over. Are you clear?
Yes.
Balance sheet, all the items get
Yes,
it
sir.
transferred before coming to the adjustment. Now, first cases on the above date, partnership is dissolved. The asset realized. Realized means sold. When you sell asset, what we get?
Cash.
Cash.
So cash account should be
Debit.
debit and
Debit.
credit will be given to
Realize.
Realization.
realization account. इसके लिए by I will write cash account. Cash account, under that one by one. Building sold at how much rupees?
30,000.
30,000. If you see the building value in the balance sheet, it is at 25,000. It is sold more than that value. Usually the properties are usually appreciated. The computer. So what is the value of the sold?
30,000.
30,000. Then We have stock.
Stock.
Stock is
24,000.
20,000.
24,000.
4,000.
4,000.
And debtors realized from debtors. Debtors, how much is realized? If you see the debtors, there is a
18,000.
24,000, but only 18,000 is recovered. Remaining is disappear. Where they went, we don't know. So these all the assets are realized. That means sold. So total value received from the realization of asset will be, that is 1,02,000.
1,02,000.
1,02,000. This is the 1,02,000. Second effect. Every entry will have the second effect. Now where I should go now?
Cash account.
Cash account. Which side I
Debit
have to
side.
go?
Debit side.
Debit side. Debit side. So first I will write the balances of cash. Cash balance is 5,000 it is.
Yes, sir.
Balance brought down is 5,000. So then to realization
To
account.
realization
Realization
account.
account.
Count.
How much we recovered from that?
1,02,000.
1,02,000. Hope you understood.
1
Yeah. Next.
lakh
Furniture is
2,000.
taken over by Raja at 20,000. Asset taken over by the partners. Whenever his asset is taken by the partners, where we record
Partners capital
Pa-
account.
partners capital account, which side?
Debit side.
Debit side. And second effect goes to,
To realization account.
that means realization account, which side I have to record?
Credit side.
Credit side. Always
Debit
remember,
side.
furniture is here. When it's taken over, it comes to the credit side. Buy. Who is the partner taken?
Raja.
That means Raja's capital account. What is the value of the furniture is taken?
20,000.
20,000. We have to mention it what is taken. That you can mention furniture taken over. And second effect goes to
Realization.
Partners capital account.
partners
Debit
capital
side.
account. Raja's account debit means partners capital account debit side to, what you will write?
Realization account.
Realization account, because that account name where you mentioned Raja's column, when you are writing, see the column and write. Don't write in the first column. You see the name. The second person is the Raja's column, you will write 20,000. This usual mistake student will do. Next, bills payables retired at rupees 18,000 and creditors were paid at a discount of 2,500 and realization expenses of rupees 1,500. Bills payables, creditors are called as liabilities. Liability where we transferred in the realization account?
Debit side.
Liability, sir.
Credit side.
Credit
Realization
side.
account, credit side. That means now we are paying that liabilities. So where I should record?
Debit side.
Debit
Realization.
side. What we pay?
Cash.
What we pay?
Cash.
Cash.
Bills
So
pay-
what I will write? To cash
Cash
account.
account.
Under that, we will
cash.
have bills payable. The bills
Bills
payable
Bills
is paid.
payable. Creditors.
Bills payable.
18,000.
How much is paid? 18,000.
18,000.
Okay, fine. Then what is that?
Creditors.
Creditors. And see the statement carefully. So what it's mentioned, creditors were paid at a discount of 2,500. Matlab, how much is paid? You have to see. How much is the creditors amount here? It is
25,000.
25,000.
they are paid at a discount of 2,500. मतलब कितना पे करनी चाहिए?
22,500.
500. Not paid 2,500. 2,500 is the discount. That means how much is paid?
22,500.
22,500.
22,500. Then realization expenses, how much is paid?
1500.
1500.
That is also
1500.
you can together mention that realization expenses
1500.
expenses that is 1500. So totally we have to make a outer column that is comes to 42,000. You can total it, make a total, you can check out the total 42,000. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So now,
Yes.
so second effect where I should go?
Cash account credit side.
Cash
Cash
account
account
credit
Cash
credit
account
side.
credit side.
So cash account credit side. By what I will write? By which account you are written that entry?
Realization account.
तो इधर लिखते टाइम कैश में क्या लिखेंगे? by
Realization account.
amount is 42,000. Are you clear? Are you understood? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now you see creditors are paid off, bills payable are paid off.
Realization account.
Do you pay the outstanding expenses?
1000.
You have to pay it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you
Yes,
can
sir.
add it in this also. You can write separately also. I am
Yes,
writing
sir.
separately. We are not taken over there. Again to cash account. How much is outstanding expenses?
5000.
Absence
5,000.
of information, liability has to be paid. जब information नहीं देते हैं कि paid है कि नहीं है, तभी liability को भी pay करना compulsory. All the liabilities has to be paid. Here nothing is mentioned about realization outstanding expenses is paid or not, but we have to pay it. So that will go to the cash account which side? Cash account which side?
Credit side.
Credit
Credit
side.
side.
Again by realization account. By realization account, amount is
5,000.
5,000. That we can mention, or you can add to the above 42,000 plus 5,000 also. You can take it, add it here also. Alternatively, that is also allowed. There is no problems. You can add it and you can show it. Totally amount is 47,000 in the outer column. Are you clear with this?
Yes.
Yes.
Now you see that all the loans, you see that here one account is Ravi's loan. Is that Ravi's loan is paid still now?
No, sir.
No, first we had to pay the outsider liability first. Now we paid all the bills payable, creditors, realization expenses, and even outstanding expenses is paid. Now, absence of information, nothing is mentioned about the partner's loan. We have to pay it out. That we will be pay. What we pay? What do you pay?
Cash.
Cash account. So इसके लिए cash account how much is paid?
5000.
5,000. This account will get tallied. There is no balancing in this account. 5,000 will be the total of this account. So मतलब both the side will be tally. Sometimes there is a more amount is paid. Sometimes there is a less amount is paid. That cases the loss or profit will be transferred to realization. Suppose Ravi is paid only 4,500. That means cash will only 4,500. Here 5,000 is the 500 is the difference. That is the profit you can transfer to the realization account. This will learn in the further question. Are you understanding me?
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
this
sir.
will this will go to the which account?
Cash
Which
account.
cash
Cash
account
account credit
Cash
side.
account.
credit side. By किसका लोन था? Ravi's loan account. How much is paid? Ravi's loan account का
5,000.
5,000.
5000.
Hope you are clear. Understood? Now find out the profit or loss on realization. अभी profit or loss निकालो जैसा उस अकाउंट में निकालते हैं रिवैल्यूएशन वगैरह में सेम वे. Find out the profit or loss. Find out both the side total. This is 1,91,000. This is 1,72,000. The loss of which side is greater?
19,000.
19,000.
Debit
By
Debit.
you can write like this also, by loss on realization transfer to partners capital. Otherwise you can write partners capital account. You can write, okay, these are all not necessary, but you can write it or loss. So that is two partners. Who are all that two partners? Ravi and
Raja.
Raja. So Raja. So what will total loss is 19,000 and no PSR is given. Then what we do?
9,000.
Equally
9,000.
9,500 and 9,500. Hope you clear? Hope you
Yes.
clear? Now where I should go?
Partners capital account.
Which side I should go?
Debit.
Debit side.
Debit side. To realization account. To realization account. Bracket I will write here for understanding. It is a loss because there are two more realization is there. Loss. How much is the loss? 9,500.
9,500.
500, 9,500.
9,000.
Hope everyone follow me. Understanding
sir.
all of you. Now you will make a total of this. That is 50,000 is the credit side total. And here also 50,000. And debit side total करो कितना आता है? Find out it. How much is the difference amount here? 50,000 minus 12,500. How much is come? Quickly.
37,500.
37,500.
37,500.
Other fellow? Other person? How much it comes?
Then 500.
17,500.
500.
500.
So now firm is dissolved. They will take their money. They will go back to their home. That means we will write cash account. What we are paying to the partner?
Cash.
Cash. All the
Cash.
topic you used to write the balance carry down. Here in the dissolution, what you will write?
Cash.
Cash. You
Cash.
always
Cash.
remember this. Now where we should go? Cash account.
Cash account.
Cash.
Credit side.
Credit side.
By partners capital account. Under that, Ravi. How much is paid, Ravi?
37,000.
37,500. And Raja,
Raja.
how much is paid?
17,500.
17,500. Add it. Comes to how much is comes?
55.
55,000. Now we will be adding both the side. Add it. Find out the total. Is that come to 1,07,000? We have to check it. Are you getting the amount?
Yes, sir.
Naturally, you
Yes,
have to
sir.
get it. कभी हुआ क्या नहीं आया करके? Huh?
No, sir.
Then, so this is how you have to complete the dissolution. Did you understood the whole process how you have to do?
Yes, sir.
I will explain once again in the short. First of all, we have to transfer all the balances, cash balance to cash account debit side and capital balance to capital account credit side. Ravi's loan account will be Ravi's loan account credit side. And here it is the loss. This will be distributed among the partners according to the PSR. Then we transfer all the other assets to the realization account debit side because asset shows the debit balance. Then the other liabilities, outsider liabilities will be transferred to the realization account credit side. Then here you have to come to the adjustment. It is mentioned that assets are realized as follows. That is building 30,000, computer, stock and debtors is given. Those amount will be received as a cash. Therefore, cash account will be debited and realization account will be credited because we are kept realization account debit side asset. When it is sold, it has to be credited. So the realization account credit side, we write by cash account, whatever the asset is realized, that amount will be credited and the cash account will go to the debit side to realization account. That will be mentioning about the how much amount is recovered. And then again, second adjustment, it is mentioning furniture is taken over by Raja. The Raja is the partner, is the receiver of the furniture. His account should be debited and the realization account will be credited by Raja's capital account, that is 20,000. Then bills payable is retired at 18,000 and creditors were paid at a discount of 2,500. Bills payable retired. We studied in the bill of exchange retirement of bill. That means paying the bill before the due date. That means you are paid the bill before the due date. That is why he is accepting, the drawer is accepting 18,000 instead of 20,000. The 18,000 is paid for the drawer for bill and creditors will be paid at a discount of 2,500. That means 25,000 minus 2,500, 22,500. Then realization expenses paid is 1,500. Total comes to 42,000 is paid. That will be credited to the cash account 42,000. Again, we have to check it. All the liabilities are paid, but here one more liability left out, that is outstanding expenses, that is also be paid by cash. So cash will be credit. And after paying all the outsider liabilities, we have to see that is there is any partner loan is to be paid, and that is to be paid first before settlement of partner's capital account. So that cash will be paid and cash account will be credited. Then we have to find out the profit or loss on the realization. Usually realization shows the loss because the forms are closed because of loss. The loss will be debited to the partners and credited to the realization. So partners capital account debit side we will write to realization loss, and whatever the balance available in the capital account of the partner will be paid. Sometimes it may be recovered if the debit is more. Here both the partners credit side is more. That means both the partners are paid. That means Ravi is paid 37,500 and Raja is paid 17,500. That will be transferred to the cash account, and cash account credit side you will make entries, and this will be going to balance will be tally. The cash or bank is tallied, means whatever the cash is received, that is distributed among the outsiders, among the partners. That all the cash is closed and the firm is dissolved. Are you clear about this? Hope everyone is
Yes,
understood.
Yes.
sir.
So this is